Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with your mini card reading today. I'll explain why in a minute. It's Monday the 27th of May 2024 and here in the UK it's another bank holiday. Happy days, so I hope you're doing something lovely. I was teaching mediumship at the weekend and I'm going to do it again next weekend as well, so brilliant times for me. Anyway, the deck we're using this week is the massive box, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. I hope you can see that. I get the reflection off there. Fantastic deck, really unusual and very modern in its symbolism, but that doesn't detract from the messages at all. Now I'll show you the backs. There we go. I'm going to show you the back of one card because they're all together, so you can't see how many. We've actually got 3 today. Now, this isn't going to be a habit, okay? It's 3 because of the first card. And the first card, in fact, when I drew it, I thought, okay, interesting. So let's pull a few more cards just to back this up to see what the overall message is. So the first card is the Tower. Now look at this tower. I love this deck. Look at all the symbolism. And if I get it really close up, actually it's coming up quite well on this, how clear it is. You see there's a magpie there. What do magpies represent? One for sorrow, which is very relevant, I suppose, for the Tower. But up here, I'm going to try and hold it without losing the other cards. We've got some like sprites, fire sprites and things. They're having a whale of a time setting fire to this tower here. And there's people going, oh my goodness, what's going on? Now, if you look at Rider-Waite, you've got the Tower, you've got 2 people falling from it. I don't mind the Tower. People go, oh no, it's a tower. Oh my goodness. It's telling you as it is, but actually in a really, really positive way. It's just people tend to look at the overall negative side of it. It's actually a very, very good card about transformation. So here we have the girl. She's being very proactive about, oh, I said that word again, about ringing the fire brigade, whoever, you know, needs to come on this particular case. Quick, 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 you got to get here, you got to get here. This guy's doing absolutely nothing, going, oh my goodness, look at my lovely tower, where is it going? She is making the most of the situation and sorting things out. That's this week. There will be things that will pop up this week that will be totally unexpected. The whole point is how you deal with it. That's what this card is about. This is the opportunity to deal with something that's probably been sitting on the back burner for absolutely ages and you've been completely ignoring it. So basically it's jumped up, bitten you on the backside and said, well, we've been telling you for a long, long time to sort this out. You're going to sort it out now. That's what this week is about. So as the week progresses, think, what have I purposely just pushed to one side? Oh, I don't want to deal with that today. That's not today's problem, blah, 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 blah. It is today's problem because this week is all about opportunities to sort it out. You need to be this person, not this person. Oh, what am I going to do about it? Wailing. Oh, yeah. This, yeah, okay, it's a bit of a shock. Yeah, right, got to sort this out. Sort it out. So after pulling that card, I thought, well, what's the next card? And it's wonderful. We've got the 3 of Cups. Just checking, make sure they call them cups in this. We've got the 3 of Cups. Now, again, unlike the 3 of Cups in Rider-Waite, with 3 of Cups, again, very positive card, but there is a negative side because there's that one person you can't see. You can see all the faces on these. I'm trying to see around it. There's huge cards. Absolutely. I mean, look how big they are. Absolutely ginormous. Look at this. Wonderful. They've got cups of tea there. Now, I may be wrong on this, but I always understood when there's stripy things, and I only ever seen it in blue and white stripes, that it means friendship. Now, I'm not sure if that's correct, but nevertheless, I like that analogy. I'm going to have a look at the book later, I think, and have a look, and I'll put little notes to see if it mentions anything, because the book that comes with this deck is actually quite good. It describes a lot of the things within the card. So here we have, look at this. What's that there? Oh, look, there's another sprite. Now, I thought it was a necklace, but it's actually another sprite there going, come on, girls, get together. So with that tower, bring back the tower there, it could be very likely she's calling in backup. This is the week to look to your friends and your family, and these are close friends and family, people that you can confide in, people who can give you good advice, help you on your way. They might even offer you a bed for the night. You know, you've had too much wine because you're sobbing over your wine and everything. Yeah, go and stay on the sofa. We don't mind. It's that type of friendship. Friendship, it might even be friends that you've not contacted for a long time. You know, I think most of us, if not all of us, have got friends that you don't speak to for year after year after year. And then suddenly they ring or you ring and it's like you saw them yesterday. It's those type of friends, or very, very, very close. If you're fortunate to have very close family, a close-knit family, that would be great. So this is the time, keep moving it, it's so big, this blooming card. It's a time that any problems, issues, whatever you want to call them, that pop up this week, there is that backup. But what I will say, and this is backed up by the next card I'm going to show you, it's, you know, you get friends, we get people, you chat to people, and I say, do you know what? I keep telling her, him, you need to do this, and they completely ignore me. I don't know why I bother. They ask my opinion and they completely ignore it. That's very relevant. Don't ignore. Now, perhaps all the things that they mention to you isn't practical at this time, but there could be one thing, just one thing that you go, wow, yeah, that's how I can sort this issue out. And that's why meeting your friends to get those opinions, to get that support, and you do have that support around you. So now I've got to find the other card. Here we go. So it's 3 cards today. We've got the 4 of Cups. Now, again, a very modern symbolism here. And I think he's actually, yeah, it's a bottle of water. So this guy's sitting there, he's completely oblivious. He's got his headphones on and everything. He's been drinking, oh my goodness, far too much coffee down here. And this guy's saying, come on, mate, go on, have a bottle of water. It'll do you the world of good. And he's not even seeing it. So the answer to any issues that come up this week are there. You're just not seeing them. This is the week to keep your eyes peeled. Who used to say that? Oh, golly, for those of you old enough to remember, do you remember Police 5? Where at the end, the guy's just saying, keep your eyes peeled or something like that. It's watching out for those opportunities. Now, 4s are great. 4s are all about, do you know what? I'm going to sit up right now. It's fine to sit there and do nothing. It's a time of reflection, relaxation, all those times. So the whole point is you don't need to sort it out this week, but this week is the time to accept those opportunities, accept the advice from your friends and family. What's that in the background? And look, there's a little dog here, and he's, I guess, he's either watching the telly, but I think he's actually looking out a window. I suspect there's a window over there, as it's trying to see in the reflection of the camera. So he sees there's something else. He sees there is something else that is coming in that's going to completely sort out this, what you think is, oh my goodness, what's going on in my world type point. But you need to accept that offer. Now, if you don't, okay, things will just take longer to sort themselves out. He's thinking about it. He's all right. He's got his hand. He's oh god. Yeah. I always think, if you look at Ride Away, I don't know, because I teach you Ride Away, I always think of my ex-husband, me trying to feed him vegetables, because he would never eat vegetables. Like, no, you know what kids are. No, I'm not having that. No. And it's a little bit like this. He's purposely ignoring it. He's completely blocked out the world. Don't do that. That's the message in this card this week. Keep those eyes peeled. I'm going to say it again. Keep those ears open and talk. This is not a time to be alone. This is a time, where are they? Here we go. This is a time to utilize your contacts. Now, this could be as simple in a business situation, perhaps you own a shop or something like that, and things have gone a bit awry. Get your contacts in. Get the people that owe you some favors that you've been, not that you do things for so you can get paid back for it, but people who you have assisted in the past. This is a time to approach them and say, look, can you give me a bit of advice here? Can you give me a bit of help? Now, some of them, as with a lot of people in life, they're just takers. Yeah, they'll ignore you. But others will go, God, yeah, this person helped me at some point. Ask for, call some favors back in. But also there may be some offers of advice and help from outside who you don't realise are there. Or actually from somebody you think, crikey, really? They want to help me? And there's always that little bit of, why do they want to help me? Perhaps just because they do, because perhaps they've been in the same situation before and they can help you. So this is quite a long reading today. This is a week of, things popping up that you're not expecting. Do not worry about this card. Again, back to Rider-Waite, if you look at the cards, there are yods in them, which are blessings from heaven. And they would be surrounding the person who's sort of depicted here rather than the person who's depicted here. So it's a blessing in disguise. Always remember that. Sometimes we're forced into things because we're kicking and screaming because they don't want to get there. But in the long term, with help from other people, keeping your eyes open, accepting offers of friendship and advice and whatever you need at this time, and things will really, really come out on top. This is a week of sunshine, of positivity, of sorting things out. And do you know what? At the end, feeling really good about yourself and feeling proud how you dealt with something. Anyway, have a very jolly, interesting and thought-provoking week. I'll see you next week. See you soon. Bye for now.